Monday.
Yes.
All right, in the hot seat, we have Sarah with us. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
And Sarah, I'm going to let you tell you the group that you are with.
Yes, so I am working with the Institute for Quality Education right now. It's a nonprofit policy organization that fights for quality education across the state.
I love that. Education.
Yep.
We're going to get educated today about this, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, Angel, let's thank our sponsors this morning.
Yes, let's thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Roses, Fox Pearly Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, Totally Baked Sweets, Springer and Springer Insurance, Schneck Hospital, Temple and Temple, Wes Bowers for Commissioner, and David Bauer for Commissioner.
All right, wonderful sponsors. Thank you for them. All right, and let's see what today is. We're on to the 9th day of March already, ladies. Isn't that crazy to think?
Crazy. Oh, my gosh.
And we are supposed to get really nice today, warm, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, although despite my kids are like, I'm so cold. I'm like, just trust.
Trust it. Trust it. Yeah, I promise you're going to be sweating it out a little bit later, especially if they get playing. Today is Bang Clang Day. Bang Clang Day.
Bang clang.
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I was going to say, take the... I don't know.
Banging and clanging. I might be a participant.
I
in
think
that.
I am. I think that was my morning.
I mean, I think I can participate in that.
Barbie Day. I'm a Barbie.
Oh,
yes.
I got my Barbie boots on.
You do
You
have your
do.
Barbie boots
You
on.
do have your Barbie boots on. Oh, I love that.
Who knew? It was my calling. That's what it was. I could feel it this
You
morning.
knew
I'm
it.
Barbie. That's right.
Commonwealth Day. It was an everyday Barbie Day though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Commonwealth Day. Ooh, False Teeth Day.
Oh, gosh.
Well, not there, but
I mean, you know, it is what it is.
fill our staplers day. Filling a stapler.
I don't use
That's-
a stapler.
You know what? Those are the kind of, everyone's different. You know, like someone says, we filled my stapler used 2 years ago, and it's like, you have to learn. All of them are different. Like,
To that point, though, okay, so I don't really use a stapler. I don't.
are
but
you
I
a
love
paperclip
hard
girl? Are
copies.
you a
No,
paper-
no. I'm a staple girl actually, but I love hard copies. Everything's so digital anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But I love hard copies of stuff. I don't use it because I'm like anti-stapler. I just don't use
Yeah,
it.
don't be hating on the staplers. Don't be hating on them.
But I do love me some hard copies. Give me the old school, like, okay, yeah.
The
Give me the
paper
That's
in
right.
my hand.
That's right. Give me it. I want to physically be able to hold it and see it.
Touch. Yes,
That's right.
touch.
Take notes, all the things.
I think I think the thing, you know, it's funny to watch people, like if you're, you know, at someone's office or something, and they really are into staplers. You know what I mean? They really like just staple everything.
Oh, like
you know what
the
I mean?
electric stapler.
Yeah, just staple,
Oh.
staple.
Like
Right.
just well, I'm like trying to figure out like are we just
Yeah,
stapling like a
stapling.
mass
Yeah,
production?
yeah.
Have you seen like where they
Oh,
stick
you
them
stick
under?
it in and
Yeah,
it
you stick it
goes.
in and it just staples it.
Oh, okay. No, that's
Yeah.
fancy. That's like
Yeah.
a high class.
So what do?
Yeah, but if it goes wrong, then what do you do? Then where's my tech guy?
Yeah, where's the
So our-
stapler
Stapler guy.
maintenance guy?
We need maintenance here quickly.
We
I
just
need to
created
fill
a
my
new
stapler.
job. We just created
I
a whole
love
new
that.
job.
They would love that call. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here
Now
for all your
something-
staple needs.
So now, are staplers? Now, just think about this: are staplers and paper clips, are they kind of competitive there? Are they kind of competing against each other?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of times people like, oh, I can't stand staples. You know, they hate staples and paper.
Mhm.
You know, and then you have some that like staple that. You know, it's funny.
Well, if
that,
it's supposed to go together, I love me a good old staple.
but you know how sometimes
sounds?
staples.
Just having it all together.
It's so satisfying. That,
Well, having it all together and in order, you know, just like something about.
well, some
it
people
being
don't
in
like it because
order.
they want to like take that paper off or like move the papers. You know,
Shift it
switch.
around.
Yeah, whatever. Shift it
Shift
around.
it.
Did I just cuss? Shift it around. So I was trying to.
Shift happens.
Shit happens.
Oh, that's from the airlines. Remember? Whenever you.
Yes, I
Yes.
did.
Okay.
That's why I said it.
Anyway, yeah. So, but this is not the paperclip day. This is actually stapler day. So, thinking about all those out there with staplers. All right, and don't even get started with the stapler gun. You know, like whenever you well, you know what I'm talking about. The
That's
gun.
what we just were talking about.
No, I was talking about a stapler. Like,
Right,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
then
like-
yeah, and then the staple
the
gun
gun,
is the
yeah,
is the stapler electronically.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that's a game changer. Those are so much fun.
Yeah.
If you're doing like a, like decorating, you get hold of one of those. Those are like,
Oh, I lied. No, 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 no. Okay, we're
It's-
talking two to three different staples. How many
who
staples?
knew? Who knew?
Opportunity and staples.
I know.
Right.
This has gone on
I don't think-
far
I
too
don't
long.
think you've ever
This is a
got this
very
much
long
attention.
This
I
is the
know.
longest conversation
But
I've
this
ever
is,
had about
real.
staples.
But this is real stuff. I mean, this is like things that like you use, right?
I did. I used a staple gun when I used to hang Christmas lights.
You're supposed to be careful with that. Remember?
No.
You make sure you don't staple the wire.
Oh, yeah.
Been there, done now.
Or at least make sure you don't got it plugged in,
Yeah. Very interesting.
Oh,
Okay, get over it day. Okay, get over it.
Oh,
Get
good.
over it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Get over it day. Get over it.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
You know
Get
how
over
like something and somebody hollers like "Get over it, day" or "Get over not day."
I don't
get
think
over it.
people yell that.
It's like okay, I'll get over it.
Kind of like
Stapler day.
like very similar to Let It Go.
Let it go.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the song.
Yeah.
Elsa.
Valid.
Yeah, because it's a song. It's a song.
Song.
So rather than it just
Yeah.
be like a statement of Let It Go.
Let it go.
This is Joe Franklin Day. I don't know about Joe Franklin. Ooh, don't know about Joe. Okay, hang on.
I'm like,
think
I
so.
don't know if I want to offer
Sure
up
he's
whether I do or don't
fantastic,
know.
I'm sure.
Joe
Okay,
Franklin.
this is good, and I would like to participate with this today. National Crab Meat Day. Crab meat.
Oh,
Ooh.
yum.
I
The
don't
real
even-
stuff too.
Well, I was gonna say I'm not even mad if it's the fake crab.
Yeah,
you know what I
like
mean?
the fake one?
It's
Okay.
good.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
it does taste good, especially when you add butter.
I was gonna say.
Oh, Joe Franklin is an American radio host and television actor.
Wait, I'm so embarrassed.
I'm
Oh,
like,
good
that's
old
the reason
Joe.
why I wouldn't.
Good old
That's
Joe.
the reason
Yes,
why I would not advertise. They're not looking at you like, ooh, we're not
My-
gonna know.
my
And
bestie-
she immediately, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. And then, oh, he's my best friend.
Known him for years.
Years. We go way back.
Yeah.
So,
He was from New York. He was an American radio and television host personality.
oh, and I bet he was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
And he got his own day. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
He
That's
was
pretty
from
awesome.
the Bronx.
The Bronx.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Reminds me of Jenny from the block.
Oh, yeah,
I wonder if
yeah.
he knows Jenny from the block.
I bet he does. I bet he does. I bet
He
so.
died of prostate cancer.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
so
no.
sorry about that. I hate that. National Crab Meat Day, real or fake, whichever.
Whatever you choose.
Whatever your budget is, right?
Yeah.
National Meatball Day. I love meatballs.
Mm.
Oh,
Meatball. Ooh.
I think
might
about-
have those for dinner.
Mhm.
like Mama Rose's meatball sub,
Oh yeah.
or like just their meatball and the spaghetti.
I've never had it, but I will say that I make some good old barbecue meatballs with
Oh.
some mashed potatoes.
Ooh, that sounds like dinner tonight.
Ooh, should I do because it's barbecue? 'Cause I like barbecue and mac and cheese, so I could do barbecue meatballs with mac and cheese or
Oh.
barbecue meatballs with mashed potatoes.
I love
Yeah.
barbecue and macaroni and cheese. Why does that just go?
I know it
It's
does.
perfect.
It
It's
does.
a perfect combination.
I know it is.
Mm.
The cheese, the barbecue.
You just crock pot that and your dinner's done.
Done. Crockpots are a blessing. I
Yes,
mean, they're
they
just
are.
like they're a lifesaver, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
National Workplace Napping Day. None of that.
No, who's
No.
got time for that?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
No. This is National Panic Day. Let's not panic though.
No,
Okay.
I'm not. Panic.
It's not panic. Let's just stay calm, right?
Yeah, right. Why panic when you can be calm?
Yeah, exactly. National Bubblegum
Get
Week.
over it.
Yeah. back to
Get over it.
day.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Get over it week. Let's see here. No more week. Termite Awareness Week. So that's
Be
gross.
aware. Be
Yeah,
on
be
alert.
aware. Be aware. That's gross, right? Yeah, definitely. So those are some holidays. Get out and enjoy. All right, let's jump right in. Angel, let's get you, and then we'll get talking with Sarah here. All the great. Oh, well, hang on. I do have to tell this real quick. Salem made it past Eastern in the first game of the Class 2A sectional 46 game earlier this week, but lost to Providence Friday night. Providence went on to play Paoli, who beat them 45-28, and goes to regional action. And West Washington made their big debut, made it to the final round with the board in Class 1A sectional, and beat the Braves 54-39 to advance to the Washington regional. They'll play Bar Reeve for the first game in school history. It looks like, and let's see here. So hopefully we'll be broadcasting that game. I do want to say I've heard. I think that if they can get Bar Reeve out of the picture, then it's going to be really good for West Washington.
That's
And
fantastic.
and it was so cool because it worked out beautiful because it was at Borden. So then on the way home he did a huge celebration here around the square and just celebrating. So yay
How
for them.
beautiful.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that. Proud alum
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, very good.
Look at you.
I know.
I know. I saw her set up a little straighter when I said that. Yeah,
What? West
exactly.
Washington did what?
Yeah, good for them. So hopefully they'll go all the way. IU lost to Ohio State Saturday. We'll play Wisconsin in the Big Ten tournament at 6:30 p.m. To the winner of the Penn State and Northwestern games on Tuesday. So there we go.
Tomorrow.
A little bit of action there in sports. Oh wait, there is more. Sorry. Purdue lost its last regular season game Saturday to Wisconsin by 4 points, and will face the winner of the second round IU game. And looks to see will there be a show off between IU and Purdue. We'll see. We'll find out Wednesday night. Stay
Very
tuned.
Exciting.
I know. There's so many houses that are divided, like in our community. You know what I mean? So many IU Purdue fans. You know, and it's so funny to hear the the two go around. You know what I mean? You know, you see somebody with a Purdue shirt, they are knocking on IU, and IU shirt, they knock it on Purdue.
Only black and gold I wear. Salem. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I'll say we shall see. Time will tell later at a later date. All right, Angel, you've got some announcements for.
Yeah, I feel like we need a bell. Like ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding. Okay.
AFP Indiana has officially backed 5 candidates
Okay.
in the upcoming state senate races.
All right.
We are very excited for these. So these 5 share our commitment to making Indiana the crossroads of prosperity, where all Hoosiers can thrive and continue our momentum in next year's session. So what will we be doing about that? We will be out knocking on your doors, supporting and informing Hoosiers why our policies matter. So be on the lookout because we will be in the districts. We are going to be out there knocking on your doors, telling you all the things, why you should support these people as well. So who are they? Let's share that. We have Trevor DeVries. He is trying to represent Senate District 1. Jay Starkey, Senate District 6. Tracy Powell, Senate District 21. Dr. Juanita Albright, Senate District 31. And Representative Michelle Davison, Senate District 41. She's currently already in the state house, but she would like to run for the Senate seat. So those are our 5 that we are supporting, and we have already hit the ground running.
All right, wonderful.
So just keep a lookout for us on that. If you'd like to know more, you can visit americansforprosperity.org or crossroadsofprosperity.org, and you can find out more information about them, find out more information as to why, why they align with us, why they match up with us. And you can get all that information there. And also, if you'd like to have any questions, regarding that, feel free to reach out. Again, there is an email on that page, but you can always reach out to me.
Yeah.
And I'd love to share more information. We're very excited. Like I said, these are 5 great people that we've done the due process. We've done the interviews. Some of them we've seen, their background, how they vote, how they align with us, and they just really, we're real excited to kind of just back them, get behind them, and put them in the Senate for next year's session. So
there we go. All right,
and
that's
a big announcement.
Yeah, that is a big
ding,
announcement. And I think too, you said 5
Yep,
candidates.
there's 5.
That's quite a bit for for.
Yeah, it's going to be busy, right? I mean, at AFP, we're always up to something. So we're always doing something.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we don't make these decisions light, right?
Right.
We always do our homework, do our research.
Sure. No, that's what I mean.
So
yeah, that's
if we put our name behind them, we truly believe that they would best represent Hoosiers across the state.
Yeah, I think that's outstanding, and I love that. If anybody wants to know more, I think.
Yeah, follow us on our social media page. I think it's just a great source to look at these candidates, really dive in deeper about them, and then from there, like I said, if you have any further questions, there's always an opportunity to do that. We're right here. We're on the front lines, ready to meet you where you're at, and give those answers. Or, maybe you want to meet these people. We're happy to be that middleman and, put you in front of them. Maybe they're going to be along their campaign trail as well. AFP is going to be doing the grassroots, door knocking as well, but they're going to be door knocking. They're going to be out here too. So just know that. And like I said, if you want to know why, or if you want to know now you're intrigued, we've got your ears perked, you're ready to listen. Yeah, reach out to us. Like I said, go to our social media, go to Facebook, Americans for Prosperity Indiana specifically. We are telling about them, we're talking about them, and we'll continue to do so along the campaign trail. So very excited for this timing.
I think more now than ever, everyone is really, you talked about ears perked up, trying to really find out about the candidate. And we have so many new people that are coming out, different, and I think that it's a great time to find out about your candidates. And of course, we'll be hosting a Meet Your Candidate, and that's more on the local level here. But
yeah, this is state level we're referring
yeah,
to.
yeah. But it's important to know, these are the people that are going to be making decisions, and you want to lay your head down on the pillow and let them do what they do, and you want somebody that you feel confident and trusting in. So it's wonderful that AFP. I know the to go through their approval, to get their approval and to get their stamp of
The
approval
approval process.
yeah, is very, I mean, yeah, they take it very serious, it's very.
Well, the nice thing about, and again, goes back to, I know AFP, we talk about AFP, and I know I like to toot AFP's horn all the time.
As you
But
should. That's good.
It's
though.
just not one of those things that, like, we're sitting here like, oh, we've thrown out this endorsement and here you go, now we're done.
Yeah.
No, it's, hey, we're throwing out this endorsement and now we're putting our boots on, strapping those boots up, and we're hitting the ground for them because we want, good policy. We want somebody who's going to protect our prosperity, who understands, what good government looks like. And so with those types of things, like I said, and I did not, admittedly, I did not sit on the interview processes of these 5 people, but that's the great thing again about Americans for Prosperity is I know straight out of the gate what AFP supports and what they don't support.
Yeah.
So I can, strongly say that, like, hey, if they've chosen, for example, Trevor DeVries, I know very good and well that he's a strong candidate and he's coming out and he's looking, to do those things. And so it's just one of those things. If you follow our organization, you know it. But yeah, I think that I'm very excited for these 5 people. It makes the whole campaign and the election process so much more fun because now we're in it. we are in it.
Oh yeah.
We're in it. We're involved. And election night just got really interesting. So I'm excited. Like I said, I totally back AFP when it comes to their decision making because they don't take these decisions, very lightly. And I know that they've done their homework.
Love that. Love that. It's exciting. All right. Well, there we go.
Yep, so follow us, like I said. So follow us, AmericansForProsperity.org, Crossroads of Prosperity.org, and you can follow us on social media. You can follow me, Angel Perley. You can follow our Americans for Prosperity Indiana page, and we'll be just wheeling out this information, and like I said, let us know if you have any questions.
Well, and Sarah, we're going to get to you real quick though. We didn't discuss last time because we got busy with other
Well,
stuff.
Sarah attended, so this is actually very apropos.
Yeah, we would talk about it.
Yeah, the state house. Yeah.
So,
all right,
speaking
go
of
for
state
it,
level,
girls.
we'll just say right here on the state level
There you
today
go. All right.
with Americans for Prosperity. So yeah, so the Day at the State House event is an annual event, which I know leading up to it, listeners, you all heard me talk about this event and how exciting it was. It's an annual thing that we have drummed up. And it's so much fun.
Oh my gosh, you did such a good job putting it together.
Thank you. I will say, and I would be remiss if I did not mention, I have a great support team throughout the state. I do. I have a great support team. The guys I work with are phenomenal. So, but yes, it was so much fun. It's just a really good day to come up and to meet your state elected officials. You really get that one-on-one time that you might not normally get. You get that personal time, and it's just really cool. You meet a like-minded people all across the state that are mingling, and you're talking and you're sharing stuff. What's your office doing? What's your office doing? And being able to share this, because sometimes we don't always get the opportunity to talk to everybody from Fort Wayne down here in Sellersburg, Salem, Jeffersonville, Clarksville. It's just nice. And then you hear Indianapolis. What's going on? What's going on here around Indianapolis? What are you guys doing? I mean, and it's really cool. Now we've got somebody up in the Northwest area, so it's almost like surreal having this experience because you get them all right there at once.
And at the State House too.
And at the State House,
At the
and in their
State
zone,
House.
in their zone,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
it's really cool, and I hope that last year we had it. It ran smoothly this year, and I just the work to put in, you kind of like, okay, now you just need it all to come to fruition, and it's like, I'm so happy that it's like everybody's gonna make their mark.
Yeah.
Like, and you're talking to elected officials, so I've said this for years, we are so blessed in Indiana with the state elected officials that we have, and I tell you what, putting that together, they have very, very, what's it called, demanding schedules. I mean, they're trying to be out in front of everybody and trying to also do their job and answer questions and do what they're supposed to be doing for us, as their constituents. But they take that time, and there was a scheduling conflict, and I won't tell with which one. And I tell you what, they were like, you know what, you put me in wherever you can other than that time right there, and I will be there. And they absolutely they bended for us.
They showed up.
Yeah, they did. They absolutely did. And so it's just one of those things, like, I'm so proud to be a Hoosier.
Yeah.
I am.
Great people leading.
Yeah, we have great leaders up there at the State House. And they did. And they all did. They all made their mark. I mean, like, they had times, they committed to those times between their staff and them. It was great.
Yeah. And you had a great crowd.
We did. We had a great crowd.
Crowd. I was just like, wow, look at all of these people. And like you said, they're from everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I met a guy from Gary.
They said, yeah, we're up in the Northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A guy from Gary met a few people from Fort Wayne, and then you had your folks from Southern Indiana. Like, it was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was a cool day. And so I always tell people, like, hey, if you're new to AFP, this is a really good one to step right in.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's a really good introduction. Like, hey, this is what we do. But again, I mean, it was a great day. I cannot thank all our state elected officials. I can't thank my coworkers, my team here in the state level, for all the support that they have. I mean, I don't know everybody in Fort Wayne. I don't know everybody in Gary. So without their help in Indianapolis, like, it all came together, and we do. We're a great team here within the state, and I'm very excited to work with who I work with and being able to work alongside them, and then also having our elected officials serve us. I think it's really cool.
Yeah. Well, I think it speaks volumes too, and also a lot of people have not been up there.
Yeah.
To see it, it's so beautiful. And just to to get to look
Yeah,
around
I mean, and
see,
that was the thing too. And we did have, I mean, it was also so.
What was the
that
reaction for those who had never been?
Well, so on that day, we also encourage people to meet with their specific state elected officials, their state rep and their state senator. So we did have people leaving and coming back, coming and going from that, and I think that also speaks volume, because I always say, like, you can meet with your state rep and your state senator in your district. Absolutely. Yes, you sure can. But during session, in their office, it's a totally different ballgame. It's just completely different. And I actually had, and again, not going to name names, I had a state senator come up to me, and we were having a conversation. He said, you can tell who cares, and you can tell what constituents really, really want something specific.
Yeah.
They're doing it. They're doing the work, and this is, and it might, like I say, ears perk, but like that's what he was basically saying, like, like, hey, like, I had them come to my office to have this conversation specifically, and it's just like, those are a small percentage. But I love the passion that they have behind it, and I love that we are able, to kind of be that middleman if we need to be, to make those conversations happen, to get the constituents to their state elected official so that they can have those conversations. And I always say that, like, we will be that bridge if we have to, but also, like, if you just want to come and you want to make those conversations, totally fine with that as well. We're just here to help. So, I like the idea of people doing that. I encourage people, go talk to them, go take the time. I understand, if we're having, and we had a couple breaks where there was some opportunity where to go to the bathroom or whatever, go say hello to them. Go see if they're in their office. And then also we had, I think it was there was a different state center. Again, these opportunities just fall as you're up there. They came and gave a tour of the offices. That's the type of stuff you wouldn't necessarily get, a state senator who's letting you tour the Senate offices. That's a personal thing that wouldn't normally happen on a day just randomly going up there. So they really appreciate the volunteerism. They love it. That they come down and they take the time. So great day at the State House for AFP Indiana. It's an annual event. We will do it again next year, and I'm very excited. So
exciting, yeah.
They love the feeling connected to their district even when they're up there. You
Yeah.
know, like when
Yeah.
those people come up.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that connection to home.
Oh, you can tell. I mean, it's almost like a warm feeling. Like,
Yeah.
oh wow, you're from home. Like,
Yeah.
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 Especially as the end of the session. Like, I'm so stressed out. Thank God, home is sitting right here in front of me.
There's nothing like that when you see a familiar face or a smiling face, or or if you see the first time, someone's been up there and
New friend.
new friend, meet someone new, and also, it shows support too that we do care about what you're doing,
Yes.
which is very important.
Well, I say that
Exactly.
I want them to do that, but I know for a fact the state reps and the state senators want you to do that. They want you to do that. They want to hear from you, and I've
Sure.
said that multiple times. They get ideas from you.
Yeah, exactly.
It is from you. They
Yeah.
want to hear from.
Right.
So I just always say, get involved. Just be involved. Don't be the person complaining behind, everything. Just get involved. Get involved. Whatever that looks like. Maybe you're just an event person. And you're like, hey, I don't want to do the door knocking thing or the phone calls. I want to go to the events. Beautiful. Come to our events. Maybe you're like, hey, I'm a doer. I want to do something. Okay, let's go knock doors. Let's make phone calls. Just numerous opportunities. But yeah, I mean, we'll have more opportunities, more events as the year progresses. Got some exciting things coming up that we will be sharing right here live as they progress. Can't reveal them yet, but that's why you got to stay tuned.
Ooh.
Yeah, you gotta stay tuned. You gotta stay tuned. It will be fun. I will tell you, it's worth waiting. It's worth the wait. I promise.
I love that. I like keeping this on the edge. Yeah.
Always
right.
guessing.
So that's why you always gotta tune in Monday mornings.
Always.
Monday mornings, tune in. Is she gonna do it today?
Is
she
it today? Are we going to talk
Is it
about
next
it today?
I don't know. Gotta ask these people. Can I reveal it yet? Can I reveal?
Not today, Batman. Not today.
But it will. It'll be worth the wait. I promise you. The biggest event ever put on.
All right.
Ooh.
Whoa. Hello. I think I know, but I don't know. Who knows, right?
I can keep you guessing. I don't know.
That's true. I don't know.
I cannot confirm or deny.
Well, this is going to be exciting. So, definitely shaking and moving. And, if you want to get involved, and I love that, a lot of times with politics, I feel like we're kind of flipping. Years ago, like, I felt like, that a lot of times people didn't really want to talk. Well, of course, you still have to be careful because, it's not really always a comfortable discussion, politics. And, they would say, don't talk politics or money or whatever they say. But anyway,
I do a lot of listening and
But I feel like though that now we've got people that really do want to talk more and want to be more involved and find out more. I think people are ready to be more educated on it. We're talking education. I'm pulling in you, Sarah. A little more educated and a little more in tune, a little more information on that. I feel like that, and we're in a world right now where everything's about information and being transparent and showing what you feel and what you're gonna and what you stand for.
All right. Well, it's so accessible. We've got our phones, we've got our social media,
We've got our radios.
we've got our radio, and it's just all this information is so accessible now. And so it almost feels like you're talking to your state rep, talking to your state senators. It's your voice, and we've been given these different opportunities to share our voice, share our story, and that's become really important in this kind of political sphere.
Right. I'm going to bring it back real quick to me, okay? To radio. Speaking of like when you're talking about like,
back to me.
I'm coming back for a public service announcement because we just went to DC, and and you think about like all the different services we have, and I'm not gonna, knock any of the, but what you're talking about, like your phone, there's always a plan you have to pay for, or like if you, subscribe to different things you have to pay for. But if you go back, radio is free.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that is something you can tune in, you can turn on the radio, and it does not cost anything. And that's something that we really, as broadcasters, have been really, bringing and to attention. And these are free. These are free, and something that we really need to make sure that we keep that going.
Yes.
The voice being
take
heard.
advantage of.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like, like this radio station has been so much a part of the community here in Washington County and then like surrounding counties. It's a part of who we are. People know Swap Shop,
Yeah.
they know Coffee Club, they know it all.
Swap
And-
Shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know.
Well,
These are the things that make us who we are.
And like going to high school, covering basketball games,
Yeah.
football games, and bringing from giving away tickets and stuff to different events and things, and trying to hit the local level. I feel like that's something that was very much the groundwork that my dad cut out. You know what I mean? The solid. And I felt like we're just trying to keep building on that and keep working on that. And time changes, and it was one thing that it was funny. We said, we've stayed free. Radio and TV are free. For people to watch and to listen to. And that's something that we treasure, but we want to make sure we keep treasuring. That it still stays strong.
Oh yeah.
So. Anyway, that was enough with me. Had to get that plug in because we were preaching it on the hill up there. Let me tell you.
Good.
We were.
You gotta advocate.
Absolutely.
Look at you sharing your voice.
Well, sure you do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And to remind people, I think sometimes you forget that. When you do, you turn on the radio or turn on TV, and you just don't realize that you're watching that for free, unless you have a paid, subscription to something.
And those are getting out of hand.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. So.
I don't know much about them, so.
Well, you don't have any streaming services?
No.
Hey.
Oh, wait, as far as radio, no.
Oh, I just like TV.
Yeah. Radio, no. I just listen to good old.
WSL.
Good old
There we
WSL.
go.
That's right.
She has no other option. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not paying for. No, I'm not paying for anything like that. No. I mean, like, I don't see the point. I guess necessarily.
You don't have to.
I mean, I don't. I don't know. I think that there's people, maybe listen for different reasons, but like I get my fill. I don't need it, and in fact, I don't even remember it until it's mentioned till like right this second that it's even an option.
There you go. Well, just take that other options out of your mind.
That's right. They're not even in my
That's
mind.
Right.
They're
All right,
not even
so-
in my mind.
Yeah, so I just wanted to put that in there, but anyways, and then we are broadcasters, so we were very proud of it. But let's jump in, Sarah.
Is that what you said in your video?
Yeah, we are broadcasters. Yeah, could you
Okay.
not tell?
I, only speaking for myself, could not.
Could
I
not.
was like, I listened to it again. I was like, what are they saying? What are they saying?
We are broadcasters. It was funny because we did it real quick. You know how like you do it on the fly. We didn't really rehearse it, and you try to get everybody out in one sync.
Yeah, let's work together here.
And mind you, let me just say, it was a rainy, cold day. Okay, when we went. Yeah, there was snow. When you're in DC and there's just snow everywhere, and it's like no. Yeah. So.
I bet that was different. Well, at least you got to come home just to warmth.
Yeah, this is refreshing. Yeah, this is nice, definitely. So excited to be.
Yeah, let me see here.
Yeah. So.
Are you pulling up the video?
I was trying to, but it might be a minute
We are
away.
broadcasters.
I mean, because I played it multiple times, but I didn't want to be like, what are you saying? I don't want to be. It's not, like, so I was.
We're cold. That's what we were saying. We're rainy. We're cold.
Okay, here it is.
Oh, I heard it.
Yeah. Okay. Sarah got it.
Okay, now I can.
Put it up to the microphone so people can hear that. Can anyone catch what that is?
We are broadcasters. We are broadcasters.
We
That's
are-
so powerful.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all those radio voices
That's
all
right.
in one.
Yeah, it's so funny because like you'll be like doing something and then someone talks and it's a radio voice and it's like you got to turn just like okay and then the different acts because we had them it was National Association So we had from every state represented, and it was just fun to hear the different voices talking. Like when they spoke, it was cool to hear.
Yeah.
The different radio,
Radio voices,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, which I love. So it was cool, exciting. All right, Sarah, we got you down here. You came all the way up, all the way down. Of course, this is hometown. This is your
Yeah.
hometown. So glad to get you back. And what have you been doing up there in Indy?
So
You've been doing all kinds of
What
stuff.
have you been
Shaking
doing?
and moving it up there.
doing all kinds of
I
stuff.
felt it up there. We
Yeah.
felt a little bit of the shaking going on up there.
Yeah, no.
Like,
it's
oh,
been
that's
fantastic.
Sarah.
That's Sarah. That's
Yeah,
Sarah.
that's me.
That's
shaking it.
Sarah.
Shake and bake.
There you go.
Shake and bake.
I love it. What have you been doing up there, lady?
I just got married recently.
Yay! And we
Yeah.
need to say congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Oh,
What
I'm
a
so
dandy.
happy.
He's
Yeah.
a dandy.
He's a good guy.
He's your lobster.
He's my yeah.
He is your lobster. I love it.
He's a fantastic person.
He is, and he's such a good supporter, which I love that.
He is a great supporter. He is calm. I'm excited. So we've got
Beautiful.
this little yin and yang
The
situation.
calm to her
going on.
storm. Is that what you're trying to say? I am the storm.
I am sorry. It's my calm. Yeah.
I love it.
But
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so happy, and I think he's just perfect for you. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I'm happy too. So happy. And been doing a lot of work with Institute for Quality Education, so serving as Director of Communications right now. Love the organization. Love this new position that I've taken on. Because we're doing this, so I'm taking on this new position at the same time that we're doing this new campaign. So Angels Organization, Americans for Prosperity have
That's right. Woot woot.
have been big supporters of one of our initiatives, of Universal School Choice, here in the state of Indiana. So we worked hard to advocate, to find voices, to find people to support more options for families. And we got that passed last 2025 legislative session, passed Universal School Choice, which would allow all families across the state, if you are a Hoosier, then you qualify to receive a voucher to send your child to a private school, or you can send your child to a public school, any public school you want, which I'll be honest with you, the largest form of school choice here in our county is public to public transfer. So families attending a public school outside of the public school in which they're assigned. And so we passed Universal School Choice, and it goes into effect this summer. So the 2026-2027 school year, and the Institute for Quality Education is kicking it off with their Find Your Fit campaign.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
cute.
Isn't it cute? Find Your
Yeah,
Fit.
that is cute. I like that.
Little puzzle pieces.
That's cute.
That's really
Yeah,
cute.
yeah, find your fit. Because, education is not one size fits all. Every kid is different. And like a lot of families here now, sometimes, going to West Washington or Salem or Eastern might be a better fit for your kid. So, so we're kicking off this campaign. We surveyed schools across the state, private schools, and found about 9,000 open seats in private schools. And then we are doing a digital marketing and grassroots effort to connect families with schools. And we're really excited about it. We're partnering with a school in Corden. So,
that's cool.
Yeah,
Harrison County.
Harrison County, that's right. Indiana's first state capital to help kind of get the word out about it being an option. St. Joseph's Catholic School. It's they're having a festival. They're calling it the Carpenter Fest because their mascot's the Carpenters. So yeah, not a bunch of carpenters out there
That's
working
cute.
on wood.
I was gonna say, what are you? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's cute. Okay.
So Carpenter Fest, so it would be like a typical like Catholic festival, with all the fun stuff and live band. Jackjaw. Y'all heard of Jackjaw?
Jackjaw.
They
No.
said Jackjaw. They said Jackjaw is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a
But
hot
I
ticket
like listening to new bands. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah.
Jackjaw.
Yeah, Jackjaw. They're gonna be there.
What
live
about the
in person.
T-shirt?
I was like,
I
what
gotta get a
kinda-
T-shirt.
I'm sure they'll have merch.
I'm sure they always have merch.
Get that
yeah.
Jackjaw swag.
That's right.
Jackjaw drip.
Jackjaw
Now
drip,
tell
that's
me that
right.
won't be a conversational
It was
shirt.
a conversation starter, yeah. But yeah, so Jackjaw's coming. We got
Okay, it's
food
not
trucks.
spelled like Jack, by the way.
Oh, it's spelled
Jack.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, they're saving on letters. You know?
I love
saving
that.
on
There you go.
letters.
It was cheaper.
Yeah.
T-shirts.
Oh, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Oh,
Ah,
hang on. Now we're
in.
talking.
We're in.
Now that's some good music.
right.
I might be a new fan. I might be a roadie for
yeah.
them. Yeah, I love
Just
that.
following them
That's
around.
That's my. I love that music. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, so we're doing a festival there, and we're doing these around the state too. We're partnering with different schools. We've got several in Indianapolis that we're working with, up in Northwest Indiana as well. So all over the state, you know, we're trying to just, I don't know, help families understand that a different type of education is accessible for you.
Okay, Sarah. Okay, explain a little bit. It seems like to me it's already started.
Yeah.
Okay, is this like, have you been like a slow start already starting with some schools?
Mhm.
Like, or is this like, is something different than what's been? Or am I, maybe I'm, have we had this for a little bit? Or is this something brand new? Am I?
So universal school choice is new.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's new.
She's talking about school choice. I think she's talking about the choice to go
So-
to different schools.
Oh, we've had that for
Okay,
a long
that's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
But
Yeah.
this is,
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
I'm like, here, let me
I need
middleman
a
this here.
mediator
She's
here.
talking about 2012.
I think it was 2009. Whenever
Was it 9? I
it was
thought it was
2009 or 2008.
Okay.
When we were able to do public transfer.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we were able to
Oh, okay.
go to any public school. So yeah, so that's been around for a while.
So how does this differ? I guess that's what I'm trying to find out. Okay.
So we have so many different school types in Indiana.
Okay.
Public school, charter school, private school. We got micro schools now, which are super cool. But all these different school types, and
Okay.
so now with universal school choice, any Hoosier student, regardless of income, can take a voucher to go to a private school, and then they can participate in any of the other options.
Okay.
Before this, you had to meet income requirements in order to qualify for the program. So we've removed those. We've made it accessible to all, and so now school choice is universal. If
That
you're
is
a Hoosier.
huge. Okay,
Which
that is
we
a big
did.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we did actually. I don't know. Go ahead and just rewind. We did make this big announcement when it was passed.
Yeah.
We did. Because AFP was very excited for that.
Yes, as you should
Yeah.
have been.
Yeah.
This
Very
is a
excited for
joint
this.
effort. It's a joint effort.
So we did. But having you come in and talk the details from that side of it is actually super helpful. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
just
appreciate
want
that.
you
I
to know.
think I think if you go back, I think we did have Sarah. I think Sarah did. Maybe it was a call in.
It was a call-in.
Yeah, because you couldn't. Yeah. So for some reason.
That was back when we weren't close to universal yet, but we've been chipping away at it.
You have been. You've been busy.
Yeah.
Very busy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I mean it was a huge success. I mean that was a big thing to get across the finish line last year. So it's very exciting. I think that we have announced that numerous times. I mean, yes, we've announced it on the radio. We've announced it at our events. I think that, all our volunteers, they were very excited to hear that. Very excited for that win. So.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, like this school choice, it's been something that people have been wanting to do. Really, the 90s is when it really kind of popped up. And then you started seeing charter schools legislation being passed in like the late 90s, early 2000s. And then you start to see voucher programs. Indiana is actually the first state to have a statewide voucher program, allowing students to take state dollars and go to a private school. So it was a big deal for us, to be that state and to kind of be, everyone looked to us. Everyone looked to Indiana when it came to school choice. And, here we are. It wasn't until like COVID where some parents were like, I'm looking for something different. They've been educating their children from home for almost a year. And a lot of families either turned to homeschooling or microschooling. And after COVID, you saw just an expansion of school choice programs across the nation. States like Florida and Arizona. It's really fantastic to see. We went from like almost no school choice programs across the nation to I think there's like 34 states possibly that have school choice programs in them. So it's pretty exciting.
I just love the freedom, the educational freedom behind
Right.
it. Right? I mean,
That's AFP.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Couldn't
Can
be
you
anymore.
Can you
Yeah,
hear
there
it?
you go.
Can you hear it?
I mean, wait, hold on. What's that ringing? Is that freedom?
Yeah, is that freedom? I hear freedom ringing. Yeah, no, I just love that, and at AFP we're all about freedom, right? Like, and the freedom to choose what best fits your child. I think, giving that decision back to the parents,
Yeah.
as a parent, is so important.
Well, and I mean, you got 3 kiddos.
I got 3 kiddos, and I'm learning very quickly that two do very much learn differently.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'm
yeah.
learning that. In fact, I've been having trouble the past couple weeks realizing that. So it is, and I believed it before, but now firsthand, I am experiencing that, just as a mom, and I think that having, the choice, hey, this might fit Jameson, but it might not fit Fletcher, and this might fit Fletcher, this might not fit Jameson, and who knows what Fallon's gonna do?
Whatever
She'll be
she
a
wants to
CEO,
do. She can do
yeah,
whatever.
right?
Yeah, she will be a CEO. Oh, she'll be directing, doing something.
I listen. Whatever man, hell hath fury. God bless the man that. Woo! She's used to putting up with these boys. Let me tell you. But no,
she can line her baby dolls out. Let me tell you, her baby dolls. Oh yeah,
She's gonna be a mom.
Her maternal instinct. She's already taking care of the boys. Are you kidding me?
Oh
She'll
yeah,
go put
no,
their shoes up
she does.
Oh yeah, their shoes will be out. She'll go put them up, nice and neat, and I'm like, that is not your job.
If I tell the boys to go get their shoes on, Fallon will go get them and set them out there for them. Oh, she's just like
She takes care of them.
she does absolutely.
Oh, she's your little assistant.
She is. Oh no. And it's totally I want to do it like mommy. Like, oh, my hair's in a braid. Oh, I want my hair in a braid too. It's
Well, that's your mini too.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It is. I love every moment of it. I'm not mad about it at all. But no, circling back. But yeah, I think that it is. It's important, and I think that giving those choices back to the parents to kind of have those opportunities, have those options, is really cool. So yeah, appreciate school choice. Appreciate universal school choice. Like I said, the freedom to choose is awesome.
Right. So that's pretty cool. Well, Sarah, you've been very busy. I'm very proud of you, and you work you got a big team up there in Indianapolis, or you're kind of like a one woman job, aren't you? Kind of like
Right
shaking
now,
and moving.
in comms, yeah. But we've got a really great team doing outreach work. We've got a consultant who's been helping us with communications as well. Really great team who's been on this campaign. But we're a small shop. I think we're about 9 employees at the institute, and it's a group of really great people who are doing really great things. And I think you don't need 100 employees to make big things happen. You just need a small dedicated few. And we love it. Our office is located downtown, right there by the State House. We actually share an office with Americans for Prosperity.
Believe it or not.
Shocker.
That's convenient.
Yeah.
Hey Sarah, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's mutual benefits, right?
Yeah, I love that. That works out great. Well, I think it's fantastic, and I'm so glad that hometown girls coming in and telling us what she's been doing, and very busy up there, and very successful.
Yeah.
Very very good.
Oh
very
yeah,
good.
I've been loving it. I lived out here in Washington County. Whenever I moved up to Indianapolis, I was like, I'm living downtown. I'm gonna figure this out. So
Huge difference, isn't it?
it is a lot different.
Yeah.
People are a lot different. It's interesting. So I live in a little neighborhood, just off of downtown, and it's neat. I go walking around. I feel like that that lady that walks around the neighborhood power walking, checking everything out.
I love
That's what
it.
I feel like.
Oh, you are the lady that neighbors talk about.
Probably.
Yeah, it's time for her. Cue her.
When
She's
you're gonna see this
walking
little
to-
tiny girl walk in, and she just power walks. She minds her own business. Like you're a conversation piece, right?
Oh yeah, they see me. They see me several times a week.
I love it.
Hey.
Hello. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
The
That's
good old
beautiful.
Southern Indiana, just
Oh,
hey, what's going
Well,
on?
I learned pretty quickly. Not everybody wants to talk to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Mhm.
Nobody wants. Not everybody wants a part of this.
Yeah.
To listen to this.
Yeah, I know because I can relate. I know exactly what you
We
mean.
would talk to everyone. I have a feeling.
Yeah.
You're gonna talk to me and you're gonna like it.
I have a feeling. I mean, you walked into Dillard's right now, in Clarksville that lady.
Oh, I know
Like,
exactly
like,
who you're talking about.
Yes.
I may or may not still see her all the time.
Good.
She's learned to keep candy at her counter.
Oh.
For little kids of mine.
Yeah, she knows they're coming.
She does.
I love that.
I'm a package deal. What can I say?
That's exactly right. Well, speaking of that, we're going to segue right in because speaking of that, they did a story. They did a big story on if you kind of play, which you have to kind of make a play. You tend to be happier, healthier, and less stressed. Okay, so
If you kind of play.
like play, just play a little
Yeah.
bit, playful. Which we just talked about, making sure like going out and taking those walks and stuff. Well, there's basically just look at ways to have fun and be a little more carefree, which I think everybody in this room is kind of like that, right?
Oh yeah.
Or connect with your inner child. Life can feel very serious, and we know that like serious matters. When you have to be serious, Sarah, you can. Angel, when you have to be serious, you can. When I have to be serious, I can. But studies show that adults who engage a little bit of playful activities from time to time just cope with it a lot better. I think this is very good for us, don't you feel?
Oh yeah.
On that?
Cope with what?
Cope with life.
Oh.
Um, it's more
Don't
about
take it so serious all the time.
yeah, it's more about the
Have a little
approach, how you approach it. And just like what you're talking about, you're talking about matters that can be very serious, with the education, and these children are our future.
Yes.
That can be very, trying to, when you believe in something and you're trying to get it passed or get it enforced, and I know, and then Angel, with yours too, the same goes. And I know with mine too, the study finds that summed up, it's a mindset, not a toy box. Adult play is about curiosity and kind of being spontaneous, whether there's humor, movement, creative, or social interaction.
I feel like we are a fun crew. I feel like this was made for us. You know what
I
I
do
mean?
too. I do too. I do
I feel like
too.
I belong here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. In other words, just go out and have some good old fashioned fun, or stay in and have fun. It's more about being open to it and embracing those carefree, silly moments as they come. And I think sometimes in what we do and what we're talking about, and can be very serious, and in which is there's a I feel like there's a season for this and a season for that, and I feel like those are seasons that you have to have, but then also making sure that you're having a little bit of a happier, healthier, and less stressed time.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that.
Well, life can be so heavy sometimes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you have to be able to find the good and the light and the kindness in all of it. And I think that's kind of what it is. You know what I mean? Like not putting too much pressure on yourself to be perfect. I think that's kind of, because
Yes.
I do that. And I feel like here recently I've kind of learned some peace, which is nice.
Yeah.
I've brought some, maybe it's all the walking around my neighborhood, but
Note to
works.
self. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
great. Yeah. Well, I think that if you look at sometimes, look around you. You look at some, and I get it. And I'm not saying that there is people that get stressed and kind of don't give that smile necessarily, or that hello, or that greetings, or whatever, because their minds are like programmed and ready for whatever their next adventure is, or whatever. And I think sometimes just taking that back, and having a little bit of lightheartedness and just having some fun.
I feel like the Joker. Why so serious?
Right?
well,
So-
you have to have grace for yourself.
Ooh.
You have to have grace for yourself.
That's beautiful, and I
Yeah.
love that. And I think, and then we also have to have grace for others too. I mean, that
Yeah,
was
like,
that's hard. I think.
For
That's
those
very
that
hard,
have
very hard.
kids, I think
Yeah.
people can be really nasty sometimes about kids too, and I think people forget they were kids once too.
yeah,
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna throw that out there. You guys don't have listen. The kids they're learning. Okay, it's their first time on Earth too. Okay, like
yeah. I think everybody has to remember that too, and I think that's something that just
you just said grace, and I was thinking, you know what? There's a lot of people that
Let me
give
go
some
ahead and-
grace
yeah.
to some parents that listen. That maybe they are mortified that their kid's throwing a tantrum in the middle of the floor, but what can they do?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Well, I think that happens, and I think that's something that, like you said, we've all been there, we've all had it happen, and it just
I make a point to, if I see a mom, and this has actually happened to me a few times, if I see a mom like in the checkout line, let's just say like at Walmart, they decide to do self checkout, the kid's just wailing, screaming, and you can tell like they're just mortified trying. And I'm like, well, hey, listen, just so you know, her cry is so much louder to you than it actually is to everybody else. Like
Oh, that's sweet of you
nobody
to
else,
say.
nobody
Yeah.
else around you is caring that
Yeah.
she's crying.
Yeah.
Like I know it's stressing you out because you're trying to like, and you can hear it loud and clear. But like, I'm like, it's not.
Don't worry about us.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Like we will all go on about our day as normal.
She probably needed to hear that.
sure.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope so because I've done it a couple times. Not to
You're
her,
always wrong.
not to the same person, but I'm just like because I can relate. Like I'll be so stressed out and I'll just have a kid just screaming at me and I'm like, give me one moment. Just give me one moment and I promise you I can help you do or whatever it is. But like I think that like as you said, giving some grace and just the evil snarls and just whatever are just not necessary.
Well, I think that, yeah, I think that's very important to remember, and I think in everything we do, and giving grace to others and giving grace to ourselves, and sometimes we need that to ourselves. Sometimes we are already, I guess beating ourselves up inside,
Yeah.
sometimes already. So I think that that's good, and I think that just to be, and people have to, the moms or dads that have that child have to get out and do things. You have to be able to function. You have to get out, and I think just making them feel, you know, secure on that, and okay with that.
It's okay, people. It's all right. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Live a little.
Gonna be okay. Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. I
Yeah.
promise. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna make it out of Walmart. And she may or may not.
Make it out of Walmart.
Yeah.
And she may or may not. Okay, so
Yeah.
think of how bad her day is.
Yeah, exactly. And instead, help her. You know what I mean? Help her.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. Do something helpful. That's
Yeah.
something that that a lot of times we don't do. I think just help them out. Be a little bit
It's
more.
hard sometimes because you don't know, like, am I helping in the right way? You start to feel like that. But sometimes just having help is better than.
Than not. Yeah. Or
Yeah.
hold the door. You know what I mean? Help with
Yeah.
the door or something. Those are always nice little gestures.
Be kind, be good.
Exactly.
Live
Just little
life.
reminders.
Yeah, live
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, right. You don't have to take it so serious all the time. I
Have a
mean,
little
no.
fun.
I mean, like when to turn it off, when to turn it on.
Yeah, I think you have to have that balance. Well, Sarah, I think you do have that balance. I think you do a fantastic job, and I think you always bring a little bit of
Sunshine.
definitely sunshine.
A
Definitely.
little ray of
I try.
sunshine
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
I try to be fun.
Yeah, I think so. Well, and that's good. I like that. And
Yeah.
it was refreshing seeing you this morning.
I'm
It-
so glad to
yeah,
be down here. I'm so glad to
absolutely.
be in my
Yeah.
house driving in. Whenever I was hitting kind of all the checkpoints along the way, and as soon as I hit the entering Washington County sign, I was like, yeah.
Do you feel the hug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt so
Feels like
good.
home
It
to
does,
me. Yeah, I love
yeah.
that. Forever will be your home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
No, I love it down here. I talk about it all the time. I think people are so tired of hearing me talk about it.
Well, that's like during the state house event. Whenever I was talking, they're like, "You're from Southern Indiana, aren't you?"
Sure am.
Yep. What gave it away? And they were like, "No, it's fine. They're fine." And I was just like, "Yeah, absolutely, y'all, all the
People
things."
are surprised that there is an accent down here. Every time, like, I meet someone, they're like very surprised. I was like, Southern Indiana's got a little twang.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. I mean, we're right here. I mean, Louisville's not too far away.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that it's funny. Well, I've said for years, and I'll continue to say it, that the southern, the central, and the northern part of Indiana are just also different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's southern's not like the north's not like the south, and central's just its
Yeah.
own.
It's
It's just own.
Indianapolis. Is
Yeah, I mean, Indianapolis, but yeah, I mean, I think that, and it's funny whenever you talk to, or at least, in my experience, when I talk to people from like Fort Wayne, like they'll consider like. To me, I don't like Greenwood, Southern Indiana. I'm like, that's not Southern Indiana.
Come on.
No. I'll show you Southern Indiana. That is not. And so it's funny what their what their thought of Southern Indiana is versus.
What do you think the line is?
To me,
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I kind
Where
of
do you
go.
think the line is? I love that.
I kind of think Scott.
You think Scott?
Washington. I know some people put Seymour in there, but I kind of think.
I put Seymour in there.
Do you?
Yeah, Jackson County. I feel like Jackson County's the line.
Oh, I don't know. When you say Jackson County, like versus Seymour, it's a little different because I feel like Seymour's a little more city-ish.
Yeah, a little more city than Jackson.
When you start talking Brownstown and I don't know. I think that to me, I kind of think I go with Scottsburg. But when you say Brownstown, I kind of think of Southern Indiana. I know that's part of Jackson, so I don't know. I don't know.
It's blurred.
I know it is. There's a gray area there.
All right, we got to get out of here. Time runs so fast when we're in. Sarah, please come back and visit us.
Yes.
I'd love that.
I'd
And
love to.
keep up the great work up in Indy. Keep doing what you're doing. Very proud.
Thank you.
And very proud to throw your name around all that I can. You know me, whenever I get a chance, name drop.
Please do.
Hey,
Please do.
Sarah?
I name drop
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, okay. all right, name drop.
I love how I'm right in the conversation. Sarah? Who's Sarah? Sarah. You know.
It's like Elvis. That's all we need, right?
Yeah,
Just that title. That's right. All right. Well, thank you for coming in, and thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Angel, keep up the great work with Americans for Prosperity and all that you're doing, and big endorsements. Appreciate you letting us know about those. Awesome. We'll stay tuned, and we got more weeks ahead.
That's right. More's coming.
More's coming. All right. Let's thank our sponsors this morning.
Yes, let's thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Roses, Fox Pearly Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, Totally Baked Sweets, Springer and Springer Insurance, Schneck Hospital, Temple and Temple, Wes Bowers for Commissioner, and David Bauer for Commissioner.
And Sarah, speaking of political, don't forget, come down to our political forum we're going to be having in April, okay?
I would love to.
Love that. All right, everyone else have the best Monday ever.
That's right. Happy Monday.
Washington County's primary election is coming up on Tuesday, May 5th, and before early voting in April begins, WSLM is hosting its Spring Political Forum on April 6th beginning at 6 p.m. at the Washington County Courthouse Meeting Room. WSLM wants you to hear the contested candidates in their own words. Attorney Alex Uli will be the moderator and will be asking candidates to introduce themselves, and then they will be asked questions about their experience and thoughts on the office they are seeking. The program will air live on WSLM Radio, as well as live streamed on WSLM's Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter social media platforms. If you're trying to reach a decision in the 2026 primary election, feel free to go back and listen to hear exactly what your candidate has to say. WSLM is celebrating 73 years of keeping Kentuckiana informed.
High school sports are unique compared to other youth sports programs. They develop a special kind of player that every team needs, a glue guy.
A glue guy's performance isn't measured in stats, and their impact doesn't show up on a highlight reel.
And girls can be glue guys too. They're the players who are always willing to die for a loose ball, take a charge, or keep the energy of the bench up. They're the element that keeps a team's chemistry intact.
High school sports are where glue guys have a chance to develop, where they learn that intangibles are just as important as skill.
Developing glue guys is one of the things that makes high school sports essential.